Hello everyone, welcome to Good Mental Health. Today I'm going to talk about how to help your child deal with the peer pressure. So when your child enters a stage of adolescence, that's where the peer pressure starts into his life a lot. That creates a lot of fuzz and chaos into his life, because at this very time children really want their peers to acknowledge them, and they don't care for what their parents might think of. And that's the stage of real confusion and risky behavior, wherein the parents' role starts, and the parents have to be very watchful, careful, and have to be really nice and gentle with them, so that they can become the friends with their children and help them save them from this chaos they have in their life. So the very first thing is, do not react. So very important thing here I want to mention is, when children get into peer pressure, the important part starts for the parents to really react very calmly with their children. At this certain point of time, is at this stage, parents have to show their patience, and they have to really not yell at them when they do something wrong. Instead, try to change your behavior, rather be polite and teach your children the right habits and the right things which are safe for them in a very gentle way. And second is, you can tell them or teach them that who are real friends. So when children share out things with you, you have to really tell them that who are the real friends. Real friends are really not those who can put you into trouble and who can put you into the bad or risky behavior. So teach them very nicely, gently, so that they can understand. So at first, when you will listen to them very carefully, you will get into the stage where you can teach and tell your children the difference of right and wrong. The next one is, you need to tell your children that what is independence. So for them, you need to show a little trust on them and teach them that what independence means. Independence really doesn't mean that you can do anything in life. There's when you have to teach your child that independence comes with responsibility. So when parents give you independence for certain things, you need to tell them that you have to show your responsible behavior in return. So when you do that, that's when you will be considered as the right child, and you will be considered as the most responsible and trustable person, right? And the next one is role play with your child about the peer pressures. When you can role play, that's when you can guide your child in a playway method, that what things they are facing in their life and how they can face the things and get the change or difference in their life. And role playing helps them to identify their problems, their peer pressures, and to identify what they are going through and how at certain situations or stages they can do or behave to get rid of that particular thing, right? And next one is, get to know your child. So how can you get to know your child? The best way is to invite your child's friends at home. So when you will invite them at home, there's a chance you may get to know about the friends who are good for your child and who are not good for your child. So there's when you will get to know, you can tell your child very nicely and gently that who is your good friend and who really isn't. So that's where you can teach your child. The last one is, model saying no. That's a very important thing. When we have to really inculcate a good value among our children, right? So what we should do is, we should role model certain behavior or certain things that they can understand, they can learn from us. Why? Because children imitate parents, and children are the reflection of parents. When we will role model ourselves in a way that we want our child to understand, we can teach them, let's say about saying no for certain things. So you can just role model yourself in a way. You can teach them that saying no isn't harmful, rather it is the best practice. When certain things are not suiting you, or certain things your heart doesn't feel like to do, you should immediately say no to not get into any chaos. So role model yourself and teach your child the right things. And lastly, you can talk to them for certain time. When you will talk to your children, what will happen is you have to talk very politely and calmly. Show some respect towards them. Show that you are listening to them very carefully without being judgmental. You have to show certain skills and certain things to your children so that they develop a faith in you and they feel that you are being really a nice and you are being friends with them, right? So this is all very important to save your child from any peer pressures, and to save your child from any peer pressure is important for you too, because it's a matter of concern. If you won't take care of certain things, if the peer pressure will grow up, that is going to ruin the mental health of your child. So this is where when you need to show your concerns and do all the things I suggested you, and hope this will really help you out, and wish you good luck. So thanks for watching. See you next time.